A few years ago, I posted a video talking about how bike riding saved my life after I had been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in March of 2020. I just wanted to give you a quick update to let you know how well I'm doing, and I also want to talk about some of the accomplishments I've been able to achieve since I started cycling. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and give this video a thumbs up so we can get this video out to more people. So I'm still riding 5 years later, and my favorite form of bike riding is road biking, meaning I take my bike out for long distances on tarmac. I still love gravel riding, and I still love mountain biking. I haven't done as much mountain biking as I'd like to, and I hope to change that this summer when the weather gets better. In the past couple of years, I've been able to participate in some pretty epic bike rides. In the video I talked about where biking saved my life, I talked about the Seattle to Portland ride, Hilly, Obliteride, and the ride for Major Taylor. And this past year, I've been able to go out of state and do some more rides. And my favorite so far has been gravel Unbound, which is the distances vary, but it's a pretty epic gravel race out in Emporia, Kansas, where you have to get selected through a lottery. I remember when I first thought about doing Unbound, or when I first heard about Unbound, I was like, there's no way you'll ever get me to do something like that. And then a year later, I was like, maybe there is a probability of doing that one day. And then last year, I entered the lottery and I got selected to participate. So I did Unbound June 2024 in Emporia, Kansas, and I did the 100-mile race. I was really happy to have finished because I just had back surgery about 8 to 10 weeks prior to the event. I gave myself 12 hours to finish, and I finished in 8.5. Well, 8.5 hours of move time and about 9 hours total. So I was really happy about my effort and getting to finish that event without any major mechanical or any type of physical or medical issues. So that was a major accomplishment for me. Also this past year, another really good event that I participated in was the ride from Seattle to Vancouver, BC and Party, also known as RSVP. It was a 2-day event. It was a lot of fun. First day, it was piss and rain the entire time until we got to Bellingham, Washington, which is just south of the US-Canadian border. And then riding into downtown Vancouver on such an epic, beautiful, sunny day was incredible. Definitely one of my favorite rides to date. In some other great news, I got selected to be a brand ambassador, either for bike events or cycling apparel. I got to be an ambassador for Cascade Bicycle Club's Seattle to Portland ride, as well as the Kitsap Color Classic. And for apparel, I got selected to be a brand ambassador for Pactimo, as well as Orr Factory Racing. And they both companies make cycling apparel for road, mountain bike, and gravel. And to be selected amongst the group of people that have been, it's pretty awesome. I never ever thought I'd be a brand ambassador, just to represent companies that make apparel that I really like and on a hobby that I enjoy doing that helps me keep me fit, my weight down, and keeps me healthy and happy. In November, I started a new job, which required me to go back into the office. And once the weather started getting a little bit better, I decided to, instead of riding the indoor trainer after work all the time and making my days really long and extended, I decided I was going to start commuting to work. It's 50 miles round trip. I do it a couple times a week. And the great thing about it is I get my workouts in. I get to the office in about the same amount of time as it takes me to drive into work because traffic is so bad. But it also helps me keep up with my mileage goals for the week. So there's benefits to riding to the office, and I'm taking advantage of it as much as I can. And with the summer weather getting much better, or hopefully will get better. Today's kind of cruddy, but during the summertime, we have really long days, and those days are typically pretty nice. I'm looking forward to more riding into the office more often throughout the week. Some of the great things about cycling, with especially some of the local events, you get to meet people from around the U.S., especially like doing like STP or RSVP. But doing events like Unbound, I got to meet people from all over the world who came in from places like Australia and Ireland and wherever else just to come in and participate in the world's biggest gravel event. It was awesome meeting people who have the same passion for cycling as I do, and it was just great to meet people who were happy to be there to participate in an event that you have to be selected through a lottery to participate in. And it's amazing when you get that many people who love cycling together in a small area. It makes for a really good time, and I met some really cool people. It's good to know that I've been an inspiration for others who are looking for ways to get their health back on track. I get some messages and comments from people who also have been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, who felt that they really didn't have a way to get healthy again or find a way to get healthy in a way that they feel comfortable doing. Meaning people think about, okay, I got to cut out certain things from my diet. I got to go to the gym all the time. As long as you find an activity or a hobby that you know it's going to make you healthier and happier, then do what you got to do to make yourself healthy and happier. I've been fortunate to find bike riding, and it's really stoked the fire in my belly that will allow me to continue to be motivated, to be an inspiration to my friends and family, and let others know, like, age is not a deterrent to keep you from being healthy. Too many people use that as an excuse. I just turned 55 and I feel better and I look better than I did when I was 35. So that does it for this video. And I know it's not very long, but I just wanted to give you a quick update that I'm still doing well, still doing great with my road cycling, gravel cycling, and hopefully soon mountain biking. I'm still keeping up with my daily regimens, my weekly mileage goals, just to keep my health in check. And once again, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please put them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have yourself a wonderful day.